I came to the theater when I was old enough. Okay, the body was old, but the reasoning was young. You know such people who you find their reasoning is young, but the body is old. And then the others who you find they are young, but the reasoning is ahead. Kids in Kampala, but their reasoning is just too much. When we came to the theater, I tell you, this place looked extremely huge. By then, we had to follow instructions. The teacher gave us instructions, members. Not talking to strangers, that was number one. Number two, don't touch what doesn't belong to you. Number three, make sure you're together. Ha ha! As soon as we entered this gate, we were moving in a line. And to make sure that we were all in one line, he made us sing a song. We are marching in the land of God. We are marching. We didn't know the words. All he wanted to hear was the word marching. We are marching in the land of God. Oh, we are marching in the land of God. We entered there. People say, hello, how are you? I don't know why people in Kampala like greeting villagers. I think they want to know, like, hello, how are you? We are like, we are fine. Because they told us don't touch anything. And then we came to this space. Goodness me. There were kids from Uganda Road, Shimone, Kitante, younger than us. Actually, we had our choir leader. Looked at one of the children and said, these people are lying. They can produce this child. The boys were old. So we reached here. There was a set piece. Now, a set piece, those who may not understand the music, set piece, they give you some solfa scales to read with the song underneath. The kids from Kitante came. So fa mi re do ti do do so fa mi re do ti la mi la re. We were there saying, what is this? So it came to our school. I won't even name the school. It was So they put the solfas. The choir master gave us a key. I've never had such a key. It was off. I think it wasn't even a key, it was like an animal, like a monkey, donkey, or ducky. The judges wondered what's happening here. As we sang what we had programmed, the judge said, excuse me, which song is that? We said it's ours. So we went. The teacher said, man, we knew we were finished. And then they brought, I think it was called creative composition, where you create something, a story. Now, our teacher, the drama teacher, I think learned something from South Africa. He didn't even know what it meant. And then he came and taught it to us. That was our original composition from South Africa. It's original. So we started. I say, I say, kubula nyamaza. I say, leta nyamaza. I say. Now, why was it I say? One of the guys started. We don't know where it came from. We all turned and looked at him. Where's the say, hey, while we were going away, they said, excuse me, which school? What is the original composition about? Mama! We are all looking at the teacher. Teacher started this. And the teacher, we said, we pointed at the teacher, and the teacher also didn't know. So he said, upside. Upside. Upside meant appetite. Upside. Upside. The judge said, I think this is upside down. We went. Other schools were performing nicely, man, real stuff. Oh, then it came to singing the anthem of the school anthem. We young women and men of Uganda are marching along. There was a school, I think it was Uganda Road. Those ones they were like prison's office. The badge. My friend, those kids were out of this world. They sang it. It came to us. Now the problem, I don't know, please, teachers in the village stop turning the songs to the local language. The judges and Nyangoli were finished. I said, what is this? But then it came to the traditional songs. You should have heard the kids from Shimoni singing Uganda. Taja Teriba Tonga to Tambra. Taja Teriba Tonga to Tambra. Taja Teriba Tonga to Tambra. They were suffering. I saw another school which was trying to do a song from I think from up north. Next long here, every Julie, next long here, yeah. Everybody was offended from up north. I saw people quarreling. This is not serious. Why are they spoiling our song, man? This is not serious. I knew that guys were finished. Oh, when it came to our school, we said, now time to revenge. Reached on stage. And we started, the theme was about Uganda, my motherland. We started in Uganda because we want to sing different songs. Uganda, because they all translate Uganda, Uganda. Even the judges. I'm telling you, we failed the rest, but we won the original, the local language. Now, where the problem came, the winners were supposed to sing for the president. Now, you know security. They start asking you in English, they grill you. Where do you come from? How old are you? Things like that. By then, the head of PP was a gentleman called Lieutenant Colonel Akanga Byahanga. May he so rest in peace. He came and looked at me and said, what's your name? Remember, you're not supposed to talk to strangers. Yeah? What's your name? I pointed to the teacher. Akanga said, are they bringing dumb and deaf children to sing for the president? He went. Next student. What's your name?
and I'm taking the game further. Because you can't drop the mic from long distance. National Theatre may not get a new one. DJ, cut. How are you all doing? It's glad to be. I'm always happy to be here again. You see, the thing about rappers is rappers are very, very controversial people. Already, their street cred depends on how many times they've been shot. It's like 50 Cent, I've been shot 9 times. He won't tell you who shot him because he wants to take all the credit. It's like he fired the bullets and took them. He wants it all to himself. He won't say anything. Because rappers are the only people who will have a music video where he's completely clad in heavy clothing. He has a hoodie on, gloves, a jacket, 3 layers of t-shirts underneath, a shirt, bling bling, baggy jeans, boots, and then the woman next to him is in a bikini. What weather condition is this? Where one person is freezing to death, the other just can't have enough heat. That's how rappers are. That's how I feel basically it's becoming very controversial. Personally, if I was in opposition, I would be the quietest opposition member because the last thing you need as a person in opposition is to go to jail. It's the last thing you need. I would be quiet. I would be opposing via sign language. Just there. How do you feel about the NRM government? I won't say again there. No, I will not say again there. I won't say anything. How do you feel about the new bill passed in Parliament? At least you get the message. Like you'll be there getting interviewed by police. So, Honorable Daniel Omara, and I'll be standing there like I'm ready for Honorable Daniel Omara, today you're here to riot for the people's right. And you say that you're not leaving until something is achieved. So the police is on the way. What is your first course of action? Because I am genuinely not going to jail. You know why jail is the worst place for a person from opposition? You end up in a cell wearing the color of the party you've been opposing the whole time. That defeats the whole purpose. Because now you're dressed like them. I know they say if you can't beat them, join them, but no. But today I'm not going to do political jokes because the last time I did political jokes I was approached backstage by one of those people. I know you, man. You're doing these jokes, but be careful. You see, don't temper a hot temper. And I'm avoiding political jokes, not because I'm scared of threats, but I just hate being approached by people with bad grammar. What is temper a hot temper? As a person who teaches the English language, I can't stand it. Because I spent my high school in St. Michael with Tanzanians. If you guys think Uganda have bad English, you visit Tanzania. You spend time with Tanzanians. You find guys at the canteen asking for 1 and egg. What is 1 and egg? That just makes me sad. So, it's like teaching Samagara He's one of those people who thinks parked at owner's risk is an actual location. Like owner's risk is a place. I'm parked here at owner's risk. No. I cannot and I will not deal with such people. So I'm going to talk about something else. I'm personally a big fan of Boda Bodas. I love Boda Bodas. I believe a Boda Boda is the quickest, shortest distance between 2 points. I call it a vector. I think it's called Boda because in some small countries like Rwanda, if you spend 5 minutes on one, you will literally find yourself across the border. Like you close your eyes for 5 minutes, you're in Tanzania. You know how small Rwanda is. Yeah. It's a tiny country. I mean, Rwanda looks like Uganda went to the toilet. It's small. If you're Rwandese, don't be offended. Small is good. Small is genuinely good. Be proud of the tiny country because Kigali Airport is right in the center of the city. Yes, and it's 5 minutes in either direction. In any direction, 5 minutes. You can see the runway from the road and you can tell the pilot, I'm on my way, wait. It's an advantage. You can see your planes from home, like it on the ground, not in air. Like you can literally shout stop and they will stop. It's beautiful. Small is good in some scenarios. Because us in Uganda here, our airport is 50 kilometers away from the capital city. And you know what the funny part is? 20 kilometers of that is just traffic jam. And then you drive 50 kilometers to the airport, which is the same size as the one in Rwanda. Yet we are a bigger country, we are 15 times bigger. And you know what annoys me most about flying to the airport to board a plane to Nairobi? You fly over Kampala. You went west to fly east, so you're flying over Kampala, and I'm in a plane thinking, I can see my house from here. Why did you guys just pick me up on the way? Did I have to go all the way the other side? But yeah, that's what borders were invented for, covering long distances in the shortest period. The only problem I have with borders is they do some of the weirdest things. For example, borders are always giving financial advice. Yeah, this is true. Every time you sit on the border, there's financial advice. Guys telling you, hey, Omani, should start a farm, eh? Grow maize. Guys telling you stuff. He's always giving you advice, planning and things, and you're wondering, why doesn't he ever listen to himself? Because that's the question I ask. Why doesn't he ever listen to himself? And the guys there say, so when you ask him, anyway, how comes you're not doing this thing? The big guy, yeah. Like things didn't work out for him, but he wants you to try it anyway. That's the kind of thing. The most amusing thing borders do is when they overprice you for your destination and then try to justify it by taking the longer way. Yeah. Like you're at electoral commission, you tell him I'm going to National Theatre, he tells you 4,000. And you don't know where National Theatre is, so you jump on and then he takes you all the way around. You pass by here, Serena, Garden City, you go up to La Bonita, then you come back to National Theatre via Parliament Avenue. Forgetting that he's also consuming more fuel. Like, I don't know what kind of mentality this guy is working with. What amuses me, and I don't know how many of you have ever experienced this. Have you ever had this incident where a border charges you a price for a place he doesn't know, and then starts negotiating along the way? He starts renegotiating prices. Like you tell him, the guy's like, 4,000. Then are you sure? We are in City Square. Kulambiro is 4,000. He's like, yeah, 4,000. You get on halfway through the journey. Words are very important to me. I love poetry. I like doing poems for the people I'm in love with. You know, you just come out and do a poem for someone. I once fell in love with a girl and I did a very intense poem because I cared. You know, you do say things like, you're the life force through which I exist, because without you I can't be. You're the atmosphere in which I live, because without you I can't breathe. You being the main constituent of my being, for your being, this life I would give. And when Mother Nature looks out her window, you're the most beautiful thing she sees. Such poetry. I know God has got to be lonely having sent you to this earth, but I can't let you go because what I feel is beyond the complications. It may be dark as night with no light in sight, but with you the future is bright. And I think of you not as a conquest, but as a compliment to my life. And when the thought of losing you comes to my mind, nothing is worse. Because with you I have no sense of time. You are my future, present, and past. You make life seem an illusion, but your loving is for real. And only death would make us part, but even that won't change the way I feel. You are an artist's impression, one truly beautiful. If we were to draw perfection, that picture is you. That's the kind of poetry I like to do for ladies. For the people I love. But it's tricky with Ugandan women. It's tricky. Because you're telling her, isn't it beautiful the way the sun blankets the earth in a glow of red at the end of the day? And then she looks at you and she's like, oh, why it is the same every day? You just can't. You can't even be romantic over the phone. You're having a conversation. You know those things. You hang up. No, baby, you hang up. No, you hang up. You hang up. Ugandan women make it so easy. You hang up.
traditional. We are going back to the Bagisu, enjoy the Kadodi.